Everyone felt the need to get on today before I start some of the other general readings, but I hope that with this message, there are people out there that need to hear it, because the first week of June has been kind of rough, being at the end of June. And, you know, the thing is, y'all, I'm not even really sure what I'm supposed to be doing with Whispers of Grace. I know that I'm supposed to be sharing Spirit's message, and how that really looks, I'm not sure. You know, I keep being more drawn to just doing channeling work and maybe working with the cards, because I feel like I need to work more directly with Spirit. And you know, with all these changes coming in my life, and let me be real with y'all for a second. Like, I mean, I really want to support a community with as many people as possible, reach as many as possible, to share my story in hopes that you might be going through something similar too, and I want to uplift and inspire you while doing it for myself. That is the purpose that I started doing this, okay? Because I'm going through my own journey. I battle with fear, and, you know, I was thinking that I was doing better with anxiety and that kind of thing. But with certain shifts that are going on, especially the beginning of this month, which totally matches up with the shamanic power path report. And I'm going to read that for y'all in a second, because if y'all are feeling what I'm feeling, it's going to make sense for you, okay? Don't let other people get in your head, okay? In all reality, if you've been following my channel, I'm going through a divorce. I had to leave my family, my home, my dog, my stepkids. I left a lot behind in order to try and make a better life for myself, to get to know myself on a deeper level, because I realized I had no idea who I was. I had an inkling, but even those, besides knowing that I have a good heart and a good head on my shoulders, that's pretty much it. Like, don't even know why I do the things I do, or, you know, why I am such a strong person when it comes to wanting to heal others, but then weak when it comes to healing myself. And I think a lot of y'all can relate on that in different ways. But let me read this to y'all real quick, because it just makes so much sense. And then I'm going to tell y'all what exactly is happening for me, okay? Sorry, Brandon, I'm going to have to call you back. Because this needs to come out. June 1st through the 7th. The first week is sensitive, emotional, and potentially confusing, as the energy does not quite know where to land. Nevertheless, it's good to start out by revisiting the intentions or realizations you were left with after last month's realignment of values, and create a structure for them. If you are not used to writing an intention list, it is a good month to do so. Make sure your intentions are focused both on what needs to go or be healed, as well as what you want to start to bring into your life in the future. Give yourself and others lots of space this week, and be sensitive to what you and others may need, as needs could be different. If you have hit a place of fuzzy, unfocused energy, embrace it and postpone anything that needs you to be clear and precise. Watch for water events and work with water as an ally to help with emotional clearing if that is what you need. And June 8th through the 14th, should I do this or should I do that? Should I believe this or that? Should I change this or that? These are some of the questions coming into play this week. Too much input or listening to too many voices could derail you from your own sense of intuition and truth. The follow through and discipline for this time frame should definitely include your spiritual practices and ways that you can continue supporting your intuition. Use the energized times to take action and down times to dream and explore your intuitive side. This time frame comes from with a very specific opportunities for exploring both the masculine and feminine qualities within yourself. It is also supportive of calling in your allies and asking the support you need to be disciplined. There is a danger of falling into the negative aspects of the downtimes. This is where support is helpful. Now, when I read that this morning, and I mean, my guides have been pushing me for 2 days to read that, it makes it so much clearer. So, listen, yeah, and okay, and let me break it down for y'all. I have been in the Charleston area my whole damn life. I've never tried to venture out. I've traveled a little bit, not much, usually just running to the mountains in my adult life, okay? I need to get the hell out of here, okay? There is nothing but memories. There is nothing but darkness here. Like, even, listen, because I left my husband, I had to come back to my parents' house. I am 31 years old living back in my parents' house. I can't do this, okay? I want to be able to support myself. I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. I want to be able to get my dog and go on adventures. I want to live my life and help people do the same, okay? I've been so ungrounded this week. Like, the energy is just all over the place because the person that I'm supposed to be moving in with, there's like, and I'm trying to stay fluid. I'm trying to stay flexible with what's happening and trying to stay present in the moment. But in reality, I have like 2, maybe 3 weeks before I'm supposed to move in with this person. And there's like nothing concrete about it. Nothing. Like, they're being really wish-washy. I'm trying to even ask, like, well, when is rent even due? You know, how is this going to work? When can I start moving my stuff in? And they're like, oh, well, you know, this and this, da-da-da-da. But they can't give me a concrete answer. So, of course, I'm, like, talking to my guides about it. What am I supposed to do? You know, it's not exactly that it would be a bad thing for me, but it would have been something to get me out of where I am, okay? And it gave me that motivation to actually start looking, to start moving in that direction of, you know what, I can move out, I can do whatever, like, I need to start focusing on this and getting my life together. I've been here 8 months, and that's long enough, way long enough. And because of the shifts that I've been going through, I might not have been as disciplined with saving up because, you know, trying to save up enough money for my taxes and that kind of thing. You know, I didn't even realize how much what other people are saying to me are truly affecting the way that I trust my intuition, where most of the time I'm like, yeah, this is what I need to do. This is what I'm moving towards. Even if it doesn't pan out, it leads me to something else. Like, I've been in that mind frame for quite some time. And then all of a sudden, I get all these negative things coming in from other people who are doubting me, who don't think that I can do it, that are holding me back without even realizing that they're doing it. You know, I actually had, and listen, my parents are amazing. I have a great relationship with them. They need to get out of here too, because I told them when I had to go to the beach yesterday to ground myself and clear that energy out. As soon as I walked up to that front door, I could feel that dense energy. No wonder they're going crazy and they're feeling this stagnant energy. I as many times as I try to clear it out, they're just bringing it back in. So I've had them tell me, well, you don't have to leave. You can stay here as long as you want. I've even had, before I married my husband, my mother actually told me, oh, you won't move out until you're married. Like, that's just how we see it. And I feel like there's this codependency thing even with them, that I'm the voice of reason. I'm that happy place for them, and they're scared to let me go. So as soon as this house that I'm supposed to be moving into at the end of June started kind of, you know, getting wish-washy on me, I have a friend in New York who is like, hey, I have an apartment that I pay for anyway. Like, if you need a place to go, it's yours. And this is someone that I look at like a brother. You know, we don't really know each other, but I trust what my guides are telling me about this person, and I haven't ever had. A few days ago was like, oh, well, you know, you could even take your stepdaughter to visit during the summer and that kind of thing. Like, she was totally on board. And then all of a sudden I was just kind of talking about it, not making a decision, but kind of feeling it while letting it out. And all of a sudden it was just bam. Well, it does concern me that you want to travel by yourself. You want to do this. You're going somewhere you've never been before, and all this stuff. And it's like, you know, and then all of a sudden this negative mind frame came in, and it's, well, am I not seeing things clearly? Am I not listening to my intuition? Are my guides really going to lead me to something that is going to be of harm? And, you know, even my ex-husband, I've had my kids, and I know they're asking for him because he's probably already been talking like, oh, she's going to bring Charlie back when she gets him. She's not going to be able to handle whatever. Like, I know he doesn't think that I can make it by myself. Well, I can tell you I can. And I'm determined to prove that to myself. Whether I have to move in by myself or get a roommate, I don't care. I'll figure it out. I know I will. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Align yourself with people who believe in your story, who believe in your journey, and don't allow people who, whether consciously or subconsciously, want to see you fail. Okay? I am so sick of this negative energy, and I know a lot of it has to do with conditioning or whatever, seeing your baby go, whatever the case may be. But people don't realize how much words and energy actually affect someone who is a sensitive. Like, they're pushing their energy on me, and all of a sudden, where 2 days ago I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, all of a sudden I'm like, can I? Should I? Where do I even go? What am I gonna do? Doubt, fear creeps in. And this is why I need to get out. This is why I need to move on, because being around people who are not on the same frequency as me, who don't see the things that I want to see for myself, or even support the things that I see for myself. Or, I mean, and think about it. How many people are in your life that when you say, hey, I'm feeling really drawn to do this, I think it's going to benefit me, or it's going to be a pleasant experience, and someone's like, are you sure about that? And then all of a sudden you're like, well, I thought I was. Don't let people deter you from what it is that you're meant to accomplish, okay? Either way, my goal is to get to the mountains, open a spiritual retreat, create a community for us spiritual healers to come together and to find like-minded people who can live off the earth, who can embrace nature and live in harmony. That is my overall goal. And I just want people to believe in themselves. I want us to stick together and understand that power is in numbers, y'all. If you listen to every naysayer in your life, you are going to fail, because you are going to take on their energy and look at their lives. What are they doing that is any different than you, except for staying stagnant and settling for a mediocre life? Okay? They are not happy, and that is exactly why they're projecting onto you. Okay? I want movement. I want success. I want to be able to help others realize that they have it within them. And while doing that, I can boost myself, because I know that when I'm on here with y'all, this is my home. I want to be able to meet people. I want to be able to pick other people's brains. I want to hear your story. I want to share mine with you. And understand that we are all one. Even the people who are of low vibration, who can't seem to get out of their way, and who don't believe in the universe providing for them. There are a lot of people who tell me all the time that I don't have a clear sense on reality, that because I believe in my spiritual truth and that I can connect to spirit, that I am of love and light, that I can do whatever and manifest whatever it is that I want. They look at me like I'm crazy. Why? Why? I it's not their life, y'all. It's mine. It's yours. Whatever it is that you want to create for yourself, go out and do it. Don't let people stand in your way. If you are in that high frequency and you see things very clearly, move towards it. Stand in your truth, stand in your integrity. Don't allow anything to deter you. If it doesn't work out, and y'all, like, I just see this little white feather floating around. I mean, they are with us. They are with us, and they want us to stick together. They want us to help uplift and inspire. Even the people who seem to be in a low vibration or don't understand where you're going with life, give them peace. I understand that you are afraid, but I'm not. And I don't have to pick up that energy. I hope that you can support me on my journey, and I hope that you trust that I can take care of me. But it is time for me to make the necessary decisions in my life, and I will not back down from my fate. I will not. No matter what that ends up looking like, y'all. It doesn't matter. We all have dreams. We all have hopes. We all have inspirations. And I ask you to stand up and fight for it, because if you wait on other people to validate your dreams, it's never going to happen. And we need to fight for that. That's what spirit wants us to do. We need to find what it is that gets our creative passion flowing, that gives us a purpose to wake up in the morning, that gives us a reason to connect to earth and to spirit and to trust in our divine plan. Don't settle. Don't back down, and don't listen to the naysayers. Give them peace and let them move on. You move in your direction, and remember to never swim upstream, but to go with the flow, because no matter what, we are all on a healing journey. And if you don't have that support, find it. You have it here. So I'm telling you, if any of y'all are thinking about making big decisions and you have all these people or even your ego in your ear telling you that you can't or you won't or you shouldn't, don't give in. Don't give in to that fear. If it feels right, do it. Meditate, connect, listen, feel, because I'm telling y'all, like, if we wait on everyone else to get to our level, we're going to stay stuck. And it is time for all of us light workers to stand up and to spread our light. And if we stay in the situations that are holding us back, we won't have the energy to do that. So I'm asking you, please stand up for yourself, stand up for your beliefs, and never, ever stop fighting for yourself. Because, listen, life is too short, and no matter what, I know, even with all the fear and the things that people are putting in my head and the devil energy going around, I choose light every single day, and I will never stop choosing light. I choose to live in my authentic truth. I choose to continue to fight for my path and to fight for my destiny, to help heal others while healing myself. And no matter what stands in my way, I will overcome those obstacles, because I am a powerhouse and I refuse to step down. And I ask that you take on that energy. And I hope whoever sees this today will take on this energy with me and stand up, because no, I don't see failure. I don't. And I refuse to let any of my family, my divine family, to give up on themselves either. So stand up, rise up, dust yourself off, and do the damn thing, because, listen, not everyone's going to agree with where you are on your journey, and you have a divine purpose in this life. Don't forget that. You are awesome. You are whole. You are beautiful in every single way. And I love y'all so much. And I'll keep everyone updated on the shifts that I'm going through. I'm thinking about changing it up, getting on here more, talking about what I'm going through and the shifts, the things that I'm experiencing. I don't know. I feel like I need to travel. I need to explore myself and the world. And however that's going to happen, it's going to happen. But I trust my guides. I trust my life, and I trust my intuition. So no matter what happens, don't give up on yourself and allow the necessary changes to happen, because if you don't do it, no one else is going to. I If you need to email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com, and I will be glad to talk to whoever. If you need support, if you need someone to just talk about your journey, if you need more spiritual fam, I'm here. And just know that I got your back like you have mine, and I love you guys so much, and thank you for being a part of this with me. So I'm going to be getting started on the readings here soon, finish those up, and I'm going to get back into this and full force, man. I'm telling y'all, I don't have, even if I am on my down days, I want y'all to see me exactly how I am, and don't be afraid to be who you are, because there's no hiding what we truly are. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of any of it. So I'm going to own my story. I am going to share my story in hopes that it helps someone else, even if it's only one. If it's thousands, great. If it's even more than that, awesome. All I want is for y'all to understand that you're not alone, and you don't have to be. So if you don't have that support, you can reach out to me. I will be glad to help you. And you know don't give up. Don't surrender, and keep pushing through no matter how hard it gets. Okay, I love y'all. Namaste.